Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it, man? It's the homie Mac, music, art, culture, knowledge. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Follow the movement on Instagram at MACK underscore 82. Follow my personal account at I'm Walking Yeezys on Instagram. Facebook group Mac TV, music, art, culture, knowledge. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. You see that watermark in the corner? Bing, bing, bing. That watermark in the corner. Click on that so you can subscribe to the channel and get this unique perspective, man. This thought-provoking, the thought-provoking information, thought-provoking content that we got over here at Mac TV, music, art, culture, knowledge. Again, each one teach one, each one teach one. Peace and love to all. Real quick, this is a session of Mac Minutes. Mac Minutes. This episode will be entitled "White Men Do It Better." You know, I know you guys are like, what type of title is that? But yeah, white men do it better. This is in reference to the Chad Wheeler situation. Chad Wheeler is a California native. He used to play for the Seattle Seahawks. He played for the New York Giants. Went to USC. I believe he went undrafted. Yeah, he was undrafted. Even though he did well at USC, they felt like he was injury prone, and they felt like there was something off the field. Like there was off the field issues with him that the scouts didn't particularly care for. My thing is this. I want to send my love, my peace, my blessings, prayers, thoughts to the victim of this situation. You know, there's a lot of there are a lot of moving parts in this whole scenario, from race and gender issues. But at its core, this is about a human being who was violated mercilessly. Chad is 6'7", 310 pounds. Apparently she said, the victim, I haven't seen the victim's name released anywhere, but the victim said he was just at the table and then he just snapped, like stood up and told her to bow to him. I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. I know they say that he suffered from bipolar disorder and that he was not taking his medication and that he actually was having a manic moment. I've been around people with bipolar disorder. Bipolar is something that is very serious. It's often stigmatized, but it is something that can be managed. Chad Wheeler didn't take his medication. You know, when you have a manic moment in bipolar, people with bipolar disorder, when they have a manic moment, they basically have these extreme emotions that come out, where they feel overwhelmingly confident or just like invincible, fearless. And that's also compounded with psychosis. A lot of times they're not even dealing in reality. They probably feel like, you know, and I'm not trying to make light of bipolar disorder, but when somebody's having a manic moment, they probably feel like they can fight the Avengers. You know? But Chad told the victim to bow to him. She refused. They said in the police report he punched her. She said he punched her, snatched her body around, choked her, asphyxiated her, to the point where she was unconscious. And they said Chad just went back to the table eating like like it was all good. And then allegedly the victim got up and Chad was like, "Whoa, you're still alive?" And she ran to the bathroom, locked herself in the bathroom, text her friends, text her family, text Chad's father, called the police, and apparently her wounds, she had a fractured arm, dislocated elbow, Yeah, I mean, this again, this is a guy that competes on the highest level of football in America. You know, this is she endured that. So I can't even imagine what that was like to go through. Again, prayers to her. I hope hopefully she gets a speedy recovery. I can't even imagine what was going on in her head during this time. That had to be a nightmare. This guy's like a freight train, and there's literally nothing you can do to stop him. You're at his mercy. But yeah, so when the police came, they said that she was crying and screaming and running naturally, naturally crying and screaming. What else? Then apparently Chad, when Chad saw the police, he's like, "Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I'm not a woman beater, blah blah blah," and he was just incontrollable. And they actually, interestingly enough, they tried to subdue him. It's interesting how certain people, the police have better management of certain individuals, particularly people of lighter complexions, white people. But yeah, they tried to subdue him with a taser. And then I heard they shot him with like some type of like beanbag bullets, something, and it subdued him. And he got charged with felony domestic violence, holding someone captive. Those are just some of the charges. He actually just made bail. His bail was $400,000. He released a statement on Twitter, apologizing. I think his apology is bullshit. Those words will most likely never make up for the damage, the psychological effect that all this has had on the victim. I try to be a compassionate and understanding person, and what I'm about to say, I'm not giving Chad any passes. What he did was infinitely wrong. And it seems as though he's not a serial abuser. It seems as though like he really just wasn't on his medication, and he went off on the hinges. Again, that does not make it okay. Doesn't make it right. But this doesn't seem like it's consistent with his behavior. But they did say though that he had in previous years, when he was in his early 20s, he's 27 now, but when he was in his early 20s, he had an incident where the police had to come and get him. He was acting in control, just acting real mercurial. I heard he was busting out windows, cussing, screaming, making like outrageous claims, and the police came and got him. And again, I can't stress this enough. The core of this issue is the victim. This victim incurred something that no woman should have to experience. No human being, period. And I just think, again, the core is the victim and her situation, that this traumatic experience. But there's so many other social dynamics that come into play here. Specifically the hypocrisy within the media. When Ray Rice did what he did, which was wrong. When Michael Vick did what he did, which was wrong and illegal, that thing went viral. And ESPN was very upfront, very transparent. This was like a hot take, and I feel like this whole Chad Wheeler situation has been kind of, they've tried to sweep it under the rug. Like, they talked about it. I know Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, they talked about it. But as a whole, ESPN has not been really vocal about this situation. I think somebody was on a live sportscast, and they actually mentioned it. Salute to you, brother. I don't know your name, but salute to you for bringing that up randomly. I guess you kind of had like a Kanye moment, Kanye Bush moment. But yeah, my thing is, I also, like, when I talk about the social dynamics coming into play, there's a whole movement where black women are essentially saying, like, let's divest from black men. Let's deal with white men. Let's deal with Asian men, Latino men. And my thing is, I have no issue with interracial dating, but when you feel like you can't date your own people, like somehow by avoiding your own people, and this goes for black men too, who are on this crap. If you are avoiding your own people, thinking you're going to circumvent problems, or that the grass is green on the other side, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. Now I get it. Love is love. If you find a white girl or a white dude or Asian guy with Latino woman, whatever, and you want to deal with them, that's fine. But I think at the end of the day, you are disrespecting your own race. You're disrespecting your ancestors by just choosing to divest. Any race is going to be built off of a strong family structure. But if there is no family structure, the best way to, destroy a people is cut off their ability or desire to reproduce. I think it's really interesting that Jamil Hill and Carrie Champion are not, they don't seem to be as vociferous. They've been very vociferous about this situation. They seem to be very vocal when it comes to things that black men do wrong. And I think they have, in a lot of ways, I don't want to say they're traitors to their race. I don't think that's fair. I don't think they hate black men. But they just seem to be very critical of black men. I think Jamil Hill had, made a tweet, talking about condolences to the victim, and she also just spoke about just domestic violence in general, and just giving thoughts and prayers out to those people who've incurred those things. Again, this is it's tragic all the way around, but I hope people understand, like, the grass is not greener on the other side. Just because you think you not dealing with a black man, that you've avoided some type of trauma, like, I think that's bogus. I think you should take people on an individual basis. And I think, it would be a huge misnomer to think that all white women like all white men, that there aren't bad white men, or that there aren't crappy white women, But yeah, again, at its core, this is all about the victim. Prayers, thoughts and prayers to her. But again, there's so much social underplay with all this. Just from even on the police level. I promise you, if Chad Willard was black, he probably would have got murdered. The cops would have killed him. There would have been no let's tase him and subdue him. He would have got killed. You know what I'm saying? But these are just my thoughts. I wasn't gonna speak on it, but I just decided to. I hope justice is served. That the victim gets whatever she needs. Financial, therapy, whatever. She gets whatever she needs. Yeah. This is your homie MACK, music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one, peace and love. Signing out from the Dogon, man.